Your customers are the lifeblood of your business. Every interaction is an opportunity that can lead to further engagement and increased loyalty, or a frustrated customer leaving you for the competition. Because your company likely has agents engaging thousands or even millions of customers, handling inquiries that are becoming more and more complex, the pressure is on to streamline interactions across the entire customer journey and deliver customer experiences that matter. Let Avaya and Verint show you the way. We enable organizations like yours to simplify, modernize, and automate customer interactions for maximum efficiency, accuracy, and customer satisfaction in both cloud and on-premise environments. In this in-depth video, we'll look in detail at a series of interactions involving David Campbell, a customer of Orbital Bank, who over a period of several months searches for and acquires a new credit card and then experiences issues with that card. We'll see how handling David's needs with tools such as intelligent self-service, smart chatbots, integrated agent desktops, intelligent routing, IVR, and voice and facial biometrics streamlines interactions and delivers the experiences that customers remember. We'll even see how, when service falls short, these tools can help address the situation and lead to improvement. Let's get started. David Campbell is a longtime customer of Orbital Bank, and while not totally tech-savvy, he often uses Orbital's website to get information. Today, David is trying to find a credit card that fits his needs. David sees information about credit cards and decides to look for online assistance. Because Orbital's website is equipped with intelligent self-service, when David clicks on credit cards, intelligent self-service goes into action, presenting David with support information from both the online community as well as Orbital's structured knowledge database. Knowledge base articles can include rich information, like the video you see here on balance transfers. Structured knowledge articles also undergo a formal review, which helps ensure content is up to date and accurate. Another important way to keep knowledge articles updated is through direct customer feedback. Here, we see David choosing to provide feedback on the article. This completed survey is linked to David's customer profile, to this article, and to the self-service experience he is now engaged with on his buying journey. David has now found the credit card application page and starts filling it out. Contextual help remains available on the right, so David can find answers without leaving the form. But David has other questions, so he clicks on the question mark in the lower right to bring up the intelligent chatbot. Using artificial intelligence and natural language processing, the chatbot can answer complex questions and have long-running conversations with customers. The chatbot can also push web pages when more information is needed. But in this case, David's chatbot session is escalated to Lily Hodges, the most appropriate agent to service the request. Through an integrated agent desktop, Lily sees the current chatbot conversation, along with the links to other information that may be helpful. If there had been a previous chat conversation between an agent and David, that would appear above the current conversation. That's intelligent self-service, an intelligent chatbot, and a live agent with an integrated desktop, all working together to help David get a new credit card. Now, let's fast forward 6 months. David has been using his new credit card and even expanded his footprint at Orbital Bank by applying for a mortgage on a vacation property. But he sees suspicious activity on his credit card and immediately calls Orbital. Before listening in on David's call, let's look again at what the agent experiences. We saw this view earlier during a chat session. This is another view of the agent desktop, the default view that appears when there isn't a specific interaction underway. Different tools available to the agent are on the far left. Then the agent's schedule for that day. Agents can also see and adjust schedules on their mobile phone, an important feature as agents increasingly seek a healthy work-life balance. Below the schedule are current performance metrics, alerting agents to areas where they need improvement. Agents can take quick e-learning lessons here on the right. They can also get access to a gamification application, showing how close they are to achieving their individual and team goals. Finally, here is where agents can collaborate with one another. It's been shown that agents perform better when they are engaged and feel part of a community. This agent workplace provides one place to go for all the information your agents need to do their job well. Now, let's get back to David as he calls Orbital Bank about his fraud issue and is instantly connected to an IVR. As you will see in a moment, the IVR recognizes David, is aware of his recent mortgage application, communicates in a very conversational way, and can route David at any time to the agent best equipped to handle his situation. Let's listen in.
Orbital Bank. Hi, David. I see you've been working through a mortgage application. If you like, I can connect you with the loan officer reviewing that application. Is this what you're calling about today?
No.
All right, then briefly tell me why you're calling. For example, I want information about balance transfers.
I'm seeing transactions on my credit card that I don't recognize.
The IVR is integrated with a capacity that identifies if a caller is using a mobile phone, which David is.
David, I see you're calling from your mobile phone. Do you want to use a self-serve web portal for mobile callers or speak with a customer service representative?
I prefer to speak with an agent.
I also see that you're enrolled in our voice and facial biometric authentication program. Please help us keep your personal information safe and secure by authenticating yourself using your mobile device.
I just finished submitting my voice and facial authentication details.
Got it. Thanks. Please note that since you authenticated using voice and facial biometrics, you will not have to answer any additional security questions when you speak with your banker. Now, let me get a fraud specialist on the line to help with your credit card. Please note, your call may be recorded for quality assurance.
Before we move on, let's recap what was accomplished. The IVR recognized David and that he was calling from a mobile phone. It communicated in a natural, conversational way, authenticated him, and ultimately routed David to Dana, the agent best equipped to handle this interaction. Finally, as the conversation was passed off to Dana, call and screen recording were activated for use in quality and performance management and speech analytics. Because Dana immediately knew why David was calling, she could greet him without asking for the origin of his call.
Hi, David. Thank you for calling Orbital Bank. This is Dana. Let's see how I can assist you with those credit card transactions.
This is another view of the integrated desktop available to agents like Dana. Since David has been authenticated, the screen is tailored to show all of David's information, including his customer journey history across channels. You can see David's calls and chats, but it can also include emails, survey completions, even visits to a branch or store. If a customer is calling to follow up on a previous interaction, it is very easy for the agent to pick up where the last interaction left off. Moving over to the right, we see the Customer Loyalty Index. This is information drawn from our Voice of the Customer applications to see how happy this customer currently is, independent of this conversation. Integrating these resources for handling conversations across different channels helps ensure that your agents are always using the same knowledge base, the same service processes, and have access to the same unified customer history. Dana proceeds to investigate the suspicious charge. Again, we see seamless interaction with external systems that make it very easy for agents to view all of the needed information. Unfortunately, even though Dana has all the information she needs, her soft skills could use some work. When she innocently encouraged David to be more careful with his credit card number, David became irritated, as it wasn't his fault. The real-time speech analytics engine, listening to the conversation, picks up keywords indicating that David is upset. It immediately advises Dana of this, and even presents an offer to give David a $200 credit. David is quite delighted. Dana continues following the process as it unfolds and submits the fraudulent activity report. When the call completes, David is automatically sent an SMS survey, which is dynamically tailored to this conversation, as real-time analytics indicated that this was a less than ideal interaction. Dynamically sending surveys in this way can turn a negative experience into an opportunity to analyze what happened and turn it into a teachable moment. Let's sum up everything we've seen. David, our customer, started searching for a credit card in self-service, got help from an intelligent chatbot, and was escalated via chat to a live agent who was provided with a complete view of David's journey. Months later, when David experienced fraud issues, he started an interaction in the phone channel, interacted with the IVR, was authenticated using voice and facial biometrics, and again had his interaction escalated to a live agent who was again equipped to provide David with personal service thanks to contextual information available through the integrated agent desktop. And we even saw how an interaction that was less than 100% successful could be handled. With all of these combined capabilities, your organization has the tools you need to assist customers in the many ways they want to contact you across their customer journeys, and also analyze performance across those interactions and improve service quality. Because these capabilities are available on premises or via the cloud, they can be up and running faster than you might imagine. Now is the time to contact your Avaya representative to learn more about how you can use these capabilities to deliver the intelligent customer experiences that lead to long-term brand loyalty.